Episode 5 of Season 6 is here, titled The Road to Hell. The synopsis is the following. In the light of extraordinary personal revelations, Tommy takes a course of action that will change everything. Meanwhile, his enemy's plans start to fall into place. Now, here are all the major moments that happen in this episode. If you want to jump to a specific moment, you can click on the time codes below. Also, leave your comments below on what was your favorite moment. Now, all of the major moments in this episode was just Tommy taking care of business. He take care of business with his son, his new son, with Stack, with Lady Diana, literally, as well as Jack and Mr. Nelson, and as well as Mosley. So this was an awesome episode that he took care of all the business with different people. Let's start with my favorite moment of this episode, which was the meeting of Tommy and Duke. After last week's episode where Esme explained to Tommy that he has a son named Duke, we finally meet him in this episode. So the first thing is that Tommy resolved the issue with Arthur taking opium in the last episode. He takes the last pounds that they were selling and he goes there and tells them that hey, there will be no more selling of opium, as Tommy wants to be the only person that is selling opium. They think he's not a real bomb until it explodes, which shows that he was talking seriously.
I'd like to welcome Finn's new wife, Mary.
The second take care of business is the family business. Finn has a new wife. We finally see Finn this season. And the last point is Tommy is introducing his son to his family.
This is my son. His mother.
This was amazing as everyone was surprised, especially Lizzie, like, hey, more can of worms. So we continue into the third meeting where it's Tommy meeting with Arthur's ex-wife, something that he promised Arthur. And the conversation of this is about making a donation of £10,000, and she tells Arthur, something that we see later.
Your money will be spent to do good around the world.
Now we can see that Tommy is doing this as he fears dying and he wants to set everything if he dies, something that maybe we're going to see in the next episode. Now in Liverpool, he goes to meet Stag. He gives him money for the help and he tells him that some guns or ammunition are going to arrive there. And Tag asks him, hey, where are you doing this?
The way to keep all this going. Drug people say thank you.
And he tells him, hey, it's for that rush that no drug is going to give you, which is, you know, that feeling that he explains.
And then do this.
Now we see Arthur and Ian having a conversation about the referee who doesn't want to help, and they're taking care of business. And he won't do it. This is where Arthur wants to take care of business, and Billy kills him, and this was intense. Later, we see Billy in a tub, and he is going to be an informant for Uncle Jack. And he tells him, Billy, that, hey, here's what you're going to do. You're going to be the only information to the murder of Arthur Shelby. So something's going to happen with Arthur in the next episode.
My associates are going to take care of Thomas Shelby, and you are going to give us up his brother.
Now we have some action between Lizzie and Tommy. Finally, he's taking care of business. And about being in a different place, this conversation was incredible. He tells her that he regrets marrying her because he's not worthy of her, something that he tells later in the dinner table.
What's inside the box?
And we get to see the pain of Lizzie again. She's just tired of all of it. And I just want a happy ending for Lizzie. And as we can see, the clock is ticking and something is about to explode, something she tells later. Now we get a conversation between Duke and Tommy as he catches his son stealing, telling him not to steal from him, and he pushes him away. But here's where he offers the job of taking care of the horses. They talk about, hey, he has a future for him. He has two sons, Light and Dark. And it's his job to decide what he's going to be. This is where he meets with Lady Diana, and everyone was expecting they were going to sleep together. And this was super unexpected. But yeah, this was huge. And I think Lady Diana, this was a part of the playing with Tommy and breaking him from the inside, something that we see later in the dinner table. So Tommy continued to see visions of course, of the sickness and the people that he killed. This is to show how bad he is in the sickness. Now in jail, Michael's having some visions and Aunt Polly is crying, hinting about who's going to die in the next episode. This is when we see a meeting between Arthur and Linda, how she's going to be there to clean his soul. At the end of the episode, Tommy and Lizzie are talking about him having secrets and how he's taking care of things he cannot share. And when he's ready, he will tell her.
It's like the clock stopped ticking and I'm waiting for the bomb to explode. You're ticking a fucking box and I don't know what's inside the box.
This is huge as Lizzie has no information about what's happening. Now, the big part of the episode is at the end of the episode where Mr. Nelson talks about what is the currency, which is blood. This is when Lady Diana and mostly arrive and everyone is there. And Lady Diana tells that she slept with Tommy. And this was like, I love this scene. This was a big twist. We can see the face of Lizzie like, wow, this scene was perfect. And mostly all of them are trying to destroy him from the inside. And they're going to go to Canada in the next episode. Let's see what happens. It's not really established. But we know that at the end, Michael is released from prison. And he tells, yes, Michael's intention is to kill Tommy. This was huge. And what an amazing episode. It really established and set up well what's going to happen at the end of the season in episode 6. I cannot believe that we're going to be in the finale. And this was just a quick breakdown of some of the things that happened. I will do my separate video on my theories for the finale, but I don't think Michael is going to kill Tommy. This is something that is going to be a big twist of how he dies, if he dies, or if Tommy kills Michael. This is going to be huge as well. But what are your thoughts on the almost last episode, episode 5? We only have one more episode next week and then it's over. I cannot believe it. I'm so sad. But we have some information on the episode of next week, which is the following. Now we have some information on the last episode of the season, and we also have the synopsis and the title, episode 6, Lock and Key. And the information is the following. As the clouds of the coming storm gather, Tommy Shelby faces the consequences of his experiences and his actions. So what are your thoughts in the comments below? Thank you so much for watching. My name is Christian from Beyond Premiere, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.
When I'm released, it is my intention to kill Tommy Shelby. Could there be a sadder ending?
One more time, I wanted to survive.
Then we Peaky Blinders rest.